What's up guys, Ricky C here, and welcome to race number 3 of my career mode as Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber. Lovely blue Sauber. Basically, this is the championship table. We haven't done very well so far. I think we're behind oh no, we're not behind Nazaire, we're 2 points ahead. So that's not so bad. The Sauber outfit is nice and 6th with 10 points. 7 behind Red Bull somehow. And we've cut straight to practice here. Coming around the final corner and we fucked it, basically. The front wing has gone spinning across the track. Jeff isn't happy. And we finished in 9th with the primes. About 2.5 seconds off the pace. Maybe, is that 3? I can't tell. Could be 3.5 seconds off the pace. Yeah, that is 3.5 seconds off the pace. Which isn't quite good. Nazar's even worse. 4.5 seconds off the pace. Maybe that's something else from Nazar.
This 5.45-kilometre track is going to provide us with some thrilling twists and turns within the next hour. One of the big changes on this year's grid is Fernando Alonso, who's left Ferrari and is now back with McLaren.
Many people would never have thought Fernando would go back to McLaren after the volatile year he spent there in 2007. But back he is, and he'll be wanting to make the most of their renewed partnership with Honda.
Right. There we go, qualifying. I think we're going to look at setup now. I'm guessing this is Jeff. He'll bring my pad over. I think we're going to use primes maybe. Anyway, I think I loaded up. I did save a setup here. I think we'll go through it now. So at the moment we've got 1-1 wings, pretty standard. All the way through really. I don't really know what I'm doing with this setup. I need to start looking at thingies, time trial laps with the best of the top times and just use them every single race. Because I'm pretty dire at making setups, quite honestly. It's never been a talent of mine. I just can kind of race fast if I practice a lot. That's pretty much it. Anyway, coming around the final corner now onto our lap, about to open DRS. Get a nice slow entry so we get a fast exit to gain as much time down the straight. Coming into turn 1 in 8th gear. You want to brake as hard as you can without going understeering too far wide. Get down to 2nd gear by the time you finally hit the apex and swing to the left part to the turn 2. You want to short shift, but we don't really do that very well. We kind of rev out a little bit. You want to short shift out of turn 2 into turn 3 here. Braking as hard as you can into the hairpin, down to 2nd gear. Again, short shift out of here, but we've not done that because apparently we don't know how to drive. Around to one of the fastest turns in F1. Maybe, that's not true. One of the hardest turns, probably, is true. Because we just understeer and the right-hander to get a pretty bad entry for the left-hander of... I wouldn't be able to tell you the name of the corner. Breaking down into the kind of semi-hairpin chicane kind of thing, onto the snail. Again, we want a short shift here, which we don't do, so obviously I've forgotten how to drive. Well, honestly, short shifting was actually never really a thing I did. I kind of never really thought to do it back in the league racing days. Anyway, 8th gear now is probably the longest straight in F1, braking as hard as you can into the hairpin, 2nd gear. Again, you want to short shift out of here, which we don't do! Surprise, surprise. Up into 6th gear, and then probably down to 4th for the final corner. Nope, 3rd. Kind of understeers us wide, we get DRS open, maybe a bit of an extension, but who knows. And we get a 38.6, which isn't so bad, with options. 1.3 seconds off the pace is pretty standard, another 6th place start. I don't think I can get better than that in this car really. It's probably about where I should be. Naz is always about 3 or 4 places behind me in the other Sauber. I talked over David Croft, so that's not good, I apologise. Someone's got a penalty.
Ticking down, the drivers have a few minutes before the race event starts. Welcome to the Shanghai International Circuit for the Chinese Grand Prix. We knew this was a track that suited the Mercedes well, but no one would have expected that Lewis Hamilton would have created such a gap to his rivals in qualifying. If he stays out of trouble and the car continues to perform, Well, victory should surely be a formality.
They have made
Definitely
David
gonna be
Croft
difficult
the
to beat
biggest
today,
brown
but
nose to
anything can
whoever
happen,
comes
so we'll have
first.
to keep a close eye on how this unfolds over the course
I
of
don't
the
talk
race.
about
It was a
anyone
good
else.
win last time out for Lewis Hamilton, who will still be feeling buoyant going into today's
Yes, he
race.
will feel
He knows
buoyant.
he's got the beating of the rest of the field as long as he doesn't hit any reliability issues with his Mercedes.
Well, Lewis can beat anyone on his day. His pace has been second to none at times. He just has a knack of finding those extra tenths which others can't. I'm expecting him to be particularly strong at the end of the stints today.
Great. I'm not sure if I've ever heard David Croft say buoyant before, but it's the first time for everything. Well, he's predicted a podium, and we've got the most diabolical start I think I've ever seen. We've been mugged by 2 cars already, Ricciardo and Massa, but now, because the AI are absolute derps into turn 1, let's see if we can jump up the inside. We've jumped up the inside of Ricciardo and Massa as well. Can we get Bottas? Maybe not. Side by side with Massa at the moment, going through turn 2. We want a short shift out of here, which we haven't done. We got wheel spin and kind of gone a little bit sideways. We've hit Massa, now we're trying to get in his slipstream, but we're hitting the back of him, kind of slowed him down, and now we're going to jump up the inside into the hairpin. Down to second gear, and we got it. Right, so across the line, lap 4, P6, not too bad at the moment. We've got Massa right in our slipstream, he's going to jump right up the inside. Side by side through turn 1, maybe turn 2 as well. A little bit dangerous, we don't want a sideball glitch. I'm not sure if that's still in the game, who knows. Oh, we've hit him. Nope, we haven't spun off into like an absolute roundabout. I couldn't think of a word. Anyway, we kept behind Massa. And we're still behind him now at the end of lap 4. And we've leaped up the inside, down to... Oh, we had to use first gear because we couldn't slow down quick enough. Oh, and now he's got a little bit angry, so he's tried to take us off the track, but I think we're okay. Coming into the final turn. We've gone wide yet again. I think I'm going to extend that corner lap after lap, but I think I'll probably cut it out. Going side by side now, we're on the inside of Massa, kind of role reversal of last lap. And is he going to try and do a switchback? Oh my goodness, an AI doing a switchback. Are they clever? No way. He's going to go right around the outside of us. Look at this beautiful broadcast cam. Going side by side now out of turn 2, and Massa's flown ahead of us because our tyres go off like cream. I don't think that makes sense. Anyway, coming in lap 7 now. We've pitted early for primes because we know that the tyres fall off really quickly on this Sauber, and I think every other car in career mode when you're a human player. And the AI seem to be able to hold on onto their tyres for an eternity without losing any pace. So here we go now, lap 7, early pit stop for primes. Might get an undercut of a few cars. Might not. Up into 11th. Lap 9 now. Up into 8th, 7th. Lap 10. Up into 5th. So we've undercut someone. I think we've got Button ahead of us still. Oh no, we've got Hamilton ahead of us, my bad. We've got Rosberg right on our gearbox, which is not helpful. We do not want that. And through this snail curve, I don't... shit knows what the corner's called. I think it's 10 or 11 maybe. Anyway, Rosberg's flying right past us. This is pretty standard. You can't really expect to hold off Mercedes in this Sauber. I still don't have a good kind of setup or way of driving. Anyway, side by side with Massa now, and we've... Oopsie! That might have been my fault. But, I'll just forget about that. Yep, Massa turned in on us and lost us a lot of time. Anyway, we didn't lose position, we're still in 6th, and now we've got Verstappen right on our gearbox. And he's trying to hit us off as well. Come on now, guys. I'm just trying my best to be on the struggle and get through this championship without looking like a total shit fuck player. I don't know. And we've almost taken someone out again, which wouldn't have been handy, and we can see someone's front wing, which is definitely not my fault. Just move past that. Anyway, still got Verstappen right on our tail, and we've sped up time a little bit. And now we're going down the back straight. Verstappen is right in our slipstream. We're going to go defensive, 8th gear, probably going to get up to about 215 miles an hour by the end of the straight, who knows. Verstappen might go around the outside, and he's trying it around the outside. Let's see if he can make it stick. He hasn't. I think we should be able to cut off his exit, but we have decided not to, and now we're squeezing him to the side of the track. So he gets a really, really bad exit from this corner. In 4th gear now, we should get DRS wide open, right in his slipstream. Slipstream effect it's probably fairly balanced in this game. Jump right up the inside, right into turn 1. And he's going to get undercut again, probably by an AI, which is great. Yep, he's going for it. But this time, can we hold it out? Side by side still. Coming out of turn 2, now short shift please Rich. Oh my god. I don't know how to drive. And now we're going to try and push another driver off the track. Which is great. Side by side now into the hairpin. We're still side by side. As I've said about 5 times. Still side by side. Now we're going to get back into a slipstream so we can jump up the inside. A little bit. We don't want to stay right behind him because we'll just get really bad understeer through this left-hand turn and into the right. Still side by side. This is incredible. I've never been side by side for this long with an AI. It's amazing. And now we've pooed ourselves under braking, and I think our tyres might have fallen off. It very much seems that way. Going into the left-hander, the left-right chicane, onto the snail curve. And now we've got a train of cars behind us, which is very much a theme of this career mode so far, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe I'll turn it around sometime later. Anyway, coming onto the DRS zone, I don't think we're going to have DRS. We might have been a bit too far back. Oh no, we have it. Anyway, now I think we're about to go 3 abreast. No, we're not. Since Naz is going to go jumping up the inside. See, we get all crossed up under braking again and again and again, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, we've got Nazir and I think Ricciardo behind us, with Verstappen going off into the distance. I think we've totally fucked Massa over, so he's probably off doing his own thing. Maybe getting some coffee or whatever Brazilians do. I don't know what Brazilians do. Anyway, coming off the back straight. This time we're going to go 3 abreast. Nazir's gone up the inside and Ricciardo's going to go down the outside. Is this even going to work? Because this is one of the tightest corners in Formula 1 when you actually get to the apex. Anyway, yeah, no, Ricciardo, wow, okay, take a bow. Ricciardo has absolutely bent us over around the penultimate turn and has done a double overtake on the 2 teammates who couldn't even benefit themselves. Anyway, we're going to jump into his slipstream and DRS open, jump up the inside, lovely. But we've cut the corner and still don't know how to drive. This point, the tyres were about 9 laps old and crying enough. And now we're still side by side again through this turn. Still lacking the short shift, which would probably give us a few what is it called? A few tenths on exit. And now Naz has gone past us with slipstream DRS. Easiest overtake of his life. But are we going to jump up the inside and say hello? No. We don't fancy it. Coming out of the penultimate turn now. Now we've got a Mercedes behind us, so we know where he's going to be going. Flying past us any moment now. No. We decided to go on to lap 18 because Naz has gone in and we didn't want to lose time by pitting too early, which is pretty understandable. Anyway, coming into the left-right chicane, the snail curve, so about 15 times. Oh shit. Yeah. So the tyres have yeah, said goodbye. And now we're coming to the penultimate turn. And we fucked it. We forgot that we need to be in a gear to go forward in a Formula 1 car. And now we crashed into a wall because we can't turn. And now the race is kind of over for us. We've gone from a good 7th to 16th behind Alonso and Maldonado, where all the cool kids are. Well, Alonso shouldn't be here, but Maldonado I guess maybe should. Anyway, that McLaren is a Dyson Hoover in a straight line, so we've gone past him as easily as you like. This car isn't much better, but it's there or thereabouts. I just need to drive properly once, which I don't know if that's going to happen, honestly. So we've got Bahrain, which isn't one of the best tracks, and then we've got Spain and Monaco. Monaco's a good track for me. I'll probably win that, one would hope. And we have our second puncture after 10 laps on a set of primes. So apparently I can't even do an option prime around China without the tyres blowing up. I would love to see what would happen if I'd done an option prime. I've probably gone through about 4 or 5 sets of tyres, but anyway, because we didn't finish in time, the race ended.
Drive today. It was a well-deserved victory as well for the German driver.
It was a fantastic performance and one that they should be very proud of. Every part of the team pulled together to achieve today's result.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race.
You'd be mad.
Hope to see you then. Take
To
care.
not see my tyres blow up another couple of times. I think it's about 7 or 8 tyre punches I've had this season. Anyway, we finished way outside the points. I don't care. I don't know where we finished, 13th or 14th, something like that. Anyway, we're now in 11th. Naz has jumped us by 2 points. He's got 8, we've got 6. 55 points behind Lewis Hamilton. I think it's safe to say a championship challenge might be out of the cards by now. Off the cards by now, off the table by now. Something like that. Got Verstappen on the same points as us. I think we've got another driver on the same points as us somewhere down there. Anyway, we've got lots of 2s. We've got the Mercedes, Ferrari, and then a Williams, Lotus. So Grosjean's having a decent season, to be fair. Anyway, yeah, who have we got? Verstappen and Maldonado. Oh no, we're on the same points as Maldonado. Joy to the world. Yeah, if you liked the video, which maybe you did, maybe you didn't, comment that you did. Maybe like it. I don't really mind if you don't. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.